And now, a word from our sponsors. And now, traffic.
Well, hey, I don't like to talk too much about my personal life here. This is your community news station, not Cecil's personal life station, right? Okay, fine. I'll just say it. Carlos! Carlos, the dark, delicate-skinned scientist who came into our little town and our littler hearts several months ago. Well, I gave him my home phone number quite a while back, and he never called. And I didn't think anything of it, right? I mean, sometimes people just don't call, and that's okay. Well, to the point. Carlos calls, and I'm like, hello? Like, I don't even have caller ID, and he's like, I need to talk to you. This is important. And I'm like, okay. I mean, that's pretty forward, right, listeners? But I can't tell exactly what he wants yet. And he said, Cecil. Just the sound of his caramel voice. Cecil. He says, Cecil, I think time is slowing down in Night Vale. And then I said, after a slow sip of Armagnac, oh? And perfect Carlos said, last week, 7 days, 24 hours each day, 60 minutes in each hour. That's 10,080 minutes in a week, right? Uh-huh. Go on, I said, trying to sound like someone with a normal pulse whose palms were not sweating. Well, I ran some figures, and during that same amount of time in Night Vale, 11,783 minutes elapsed everywhere else in the world. That's more than a full day longer. I don't know what's happening. So that's what Carlos said. Listeners, what do you think? I feel like time always slows down when we're together, Carlos and I. Is that what he's trying to say? I feel that way too. But I didn't say that. I just said, oh, this is bad. I just said, neat. Ugh, how embarrassing. I mean, Carlos is so smart, and he says so many smart things. And I'm not dumb. I like science and municipally approved books just as much as the next guy, so I can't believe that's all I could say to him. Neat. But I did manage to ask if he wanted to get together sometime and talk some more about this really fascinating subject. He said no, but he needed me to help get the word out and see if anyone has noticed a massive time shift. So that's what I'm doing now. Anything for the scientific community. I'm very into science these days. Wow! Can you believe he called me? I am looking at a photograph of the wedding in the newspaper at this very moment. Now, I am drinking something. Now, I am eating an enchilada that was just handed to me. Kill your double. There's also a link to this amazing cat that keeps jumping in and out of boxes, and oh my god, that is the cutest thing I have ever seen. Dana, you have got to post that on my wall. Oh my god, he loves those boxes so much. All right, news done. So, now let's talk about the date. Carlos and I met up in Old Town. I was wearing my best tunic and furry pants, and he had on a laid-back weekend lab coat. We were both beautiful in the late afternoon sunlight. Each other's dreams met in a real-world moment, which is when he leaned forward and kissed me. Just once. Just gently.
Oh, and working with Leonard? When he looks at you through the glass of the booth, and he signals you to crouch under a table and cover your head, you know, this is it. I'm actually doing radio. My mom seems really proud of me too. She hid from me for 3 days. Like the longest ever. And she's covered all the mirrors in my house. I'm not sure why, but I think it must be because of pride. Being proud does all sorts of things to a person. I'm sorry. I got distracted. That weird movement is back. And it's closer now. Hello? Hello? I'm Cecil. Cecil Gershwin Palmer. And you cannot scare me. You cannot. You cannot.
Until last year. Oh my God, listeners. It's hugging my leg. It's hugging my leg. This is the cutest thing. I have got to get a photo of this. Let me get my phone from my bag. If I could just... Oh, God. Oh, you're really heavy. I can't seem to move from this spot here, ladies and gentlemen, and the little guy or gal doesn't seem to want to let go. You're so strong. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Huh.
I am imagining you all as news bloggers. You are destroying years of journalistic tradition. Don't you dare, Steve Carlsberg.
So, he said,
I'm certain I can stop the light from entering Night Vale. I have a simple device that will protect us.
I am not dating a munchkin from The Wizard of Oz. That's not, no.
you sure?
I'm quite sure. Steve Carlsberg, did you just accuse my boyfriend of being a secret operative?
Well, yeah.
Because that'd be pretty cool, actually.
No, it wouldn't. It's dangerous.
That'd be awesome.
It's dangerous.
They do not believe it is the government's place to express these beliefs so publicly. Came the city council's reply from the computer.
I cannot wait to see you in person again.
Me neither.
Cannot wait. Cannot.
Oh, okay. Me neither.
It's gonna be good.
Well, thank you so much for this highly relevant report that had important information for everyone in town. I probably shouldn't lead off my show with a personal complaint about how there's no water instead of an important news story like how there are suddenly 2 suns instead of 1, but I can't help it. I just get all worked up about a lack of coffee. It's fine. I'll be fine. Told him that this was what mysterious talismans liked. Talismans love to be flirted with in a sexy whisper. The anonymous sponsors had told him, we took turns making each other breakfast whenever we thought it was morning. Carlos cooks a delicious vegan omelet using thick fillets of ginger root for the eggs and filling it with dried cranberries and capers. I'm not a great cook, but I make excellent coffee. I generally don't let Carlos make the coffee because I have a specific way I like to make it using a coffee hammer and angry chanting. I like my coffee like I like my nights. Dark, endless, and impossible to sleep through. I didn't sleep well last night. Whew. Oh, wow. What fun that was, Night Vale. Oh, those well-of-life people are wild, but so sweet. I was a bit nervous at first because it's been years since I've been unwillingly inducted into a cult or chanting circle. I kind of thought I'd get there and everyone would see how out of practice I was. And boy, if you saw my kick steps, you'd know I hadn't done a jumping jack or prayer dance in forever. But here comes old Cecil with his hair withdrawn and his eyes covered in flesh, ripe for the teasing. And they welcome me without judgment or hesitations. I hope that... Oh my gosh. Oh, I better take us before I drift off to the web. They left a card on my desk thanking me. Yeah, station management thanking me and giving me a raise. I didn't even know I was getting paid. Oof. Well, so many people having a lovely day. I hope you're having one too, Night Vale.
On the back of your shirt collar.
Hi, Helen. That's amazing.
Also, I brought in some baby pigs.
Oh, piglets! Oh, they're so cute. Your name is Wobbles, and your name is the Professor. I've learned a lot of neat things while wearing a blindfold. And Carlos, I can't wait for every night I get to pretend to sleep next to you. That's it for the party. Thanks to everyone who came and all the kind things you said. Stay tuned next for a drunk, newly married couple long after the well-wishers have left, piling up bags of garbage and stacking chairs in a rented banquet hall because they want to get their deposit back. Good evening, fine citizens. I'm your late night host this week, here to keep you company after sundown. Welcome to Night Vale. So the niecelet will know the owner of this dulcet baritone already loves her very much. Hello, almost niece. As my optometrist says, measure twice, cut once, then do the left eye. So I guess that's really measure 4 times total and then cut 2 times. But I had an astigmatism, so I ended up just sticking with contacts anyway. So, let's see here. Now to business news. Whoa. Did that sound unusually powerful to you? Ooh, I sort of took myself by surprise there. Like I grew a suit or something. What would an uncle do? Oh, here I am behaving like I'm alone, but of course I'm not alone. Oh, I've got all of Night Vale listening. Palmer added, at this very second, that while he's caught up on a lot of good television and is very excited for the new season of the documentary series Stranger Things, he and his husband are getting a little stir-crazy. There are only so many games of strip Uno a couple can play before they just want to go out for a nice dinner and maybe a romantic stroll in the park. And we began to sing. I'm dreaming of someone whose love is so sweet, like Guatemalan Coban grown at 4,000 feet. Oh, my perfect love gives me endless bliss. never wants the Wi-Fi password without purchase. I said he never asked for that Wi-Fi password without a purchase.